Is that... Are you all right? Thank goodness. It seems you were unscathed.
Is this the East?
We here consider it quite central. But it is true that those from the mainland call this the East.
I see. I made it after all.
And in one piece, nonetheless. My name is Miranda. And you are?
I am Exvius.
And what has brought you all this way, Exvius?
There is only one reason people venture to the East.
In that case, I suggest you go back.
But why?
There are countless people who come here chasing that dream. But they are met with naught but despair.
This is no place for those who lack skill. But I am not like them.
Of course not. Everyone who comes here says so at first.
Do not waste your breath trying to dissuade me.
Ugh. If you are so determined, then you had best come with me. I shall introduce you to my masters.
Truly?
Though I fear you will regret it.
These men
are my masters, Sir O and Sir Seymour. This is Exvius. I found her collapsed on the shore.
Your masters drink while the sun yet shines overhead?
A critic, I see.
There's nothing better than a cold drink on a warm afternoon.
These two are samurai from the East. Has your illusion been dispelled yet?
To think I crossed the raging seas to a distant land for this. Have I upset you?
So you haven't noticed?
You still have much to learn.
What do you mean?
The intensity of your bloodlust blinds you to the presence of others.
Now that I think about it, there was another blindly out for blood who drifted here not a fortnight ago.
What happened to that man?
Oh my. He never said anything about a man, did he?
Here they come. Exvius, prepare yourself.
Right.
Phew. What a sobering battle.
By the way, why have you come here?
For the same reason as all the others.
So you also wish to become a samurai of the East?
Perhaps she thinks these lands a haven for drifters. Rabble from the mainland are under the illusion that they can just waltz into our home and start afresh.
Do not jest! I am not the same as the others.
Then why did you not just call yourself a samurai?
What?
There are countless samurai on the mainland who do not hail from the East, are there not?
You mean to say they are a sham?
I didn't say that, but alas, I'm afraid you will not find a master to guide you here.
What shall we do then? Send her on her way?
I refuse to leave. No matter what happens, I shall not return.
Oh my, it seems she's made up her mind. Very well.
Sir Oh, you can't mean...
I shall train her.
But Sir Oh, you must return to the mainland soon.
Not to worry. I doubt this will take very long.
Heading to the mountain already?
What mountain?
The Mountain of Trials, a place where all aspiring samurai must go.
Do you object?
No.
Do not be absurd, Sir Oh. If you take her there now, then surely she will...
Oh my. Are you worried for her now?
No, I simply...
If I don't, I fear she won't give up.
So that is the only reason you've agreed to take me. Unfortunately, I must disappoint you. I shall not abandon my cause.
A bold one you are. Then let us depart, shall we?
Master.
All right. We shall accompany you.
But why?
Why else? It sounds like fun. A grand reason, is it not?
The samurai of the East certainly have a lot of time on their hands.
Well, well. Quite impressive.
How many aspire to be samurai of the East?
All those born and raised in this land.
All of them?
Indeed.
Then, what happens after they become samurai?
You could say they pursue the life of a samurai until death.
Until death?
Even Sir Oh and Sir Seymour strive to become stronger than they were the day before.
And will do so their entire lives.
That's right.
I am currently a guest of the small kingdom of Leonis. I was meant to teach the sword, yet all I've done is learn.
And those who fail to become samurai?
They leave this place. That, or
Or what?
you will understand before long.
You look unwilling to wait for answers.
I haven't the time to wait, so...
Samurai must be patient.
The true test begins now.
Only now?
Let's move out. What's the matter? Have you reached your limit?
I thought you hadn't the time. Quickly now. Look, what fortuitous timing.
What is that?
Have you lost your nerve?
But what is it?
Not but a shadow of its former self.
So it was once human.
Precisely. It is what awaits those who fail to become samurai.
What do you mean?
I surmise you can feel it too. This mountain teems with madness.
Yes.
That madness loves the wicked thoughts of humans. It wastes no time in possessing them.
There are many who pursue only strength. I will not deny its importance. Alas,
It is not enough to become a samurai of the East.
We grow strong to live in righteousness.
Righteousness?
Aye, meaning the East will never abandon those in need.
You must be strong to do what is right. Perhaps that way of thinking separates us from the samurai on the mainland.
They lack righteousness. So those with wicked thoughts were possessed with madness.
Correct. Heart, technique, physique. One cannot become a samurai of the East without all three. So I ask you, do you live in righteousness?
I do.
An unrighteous heart that seeks only strength will be devoured by madness on this mountain. Knowing that, will you still fight?
I will not be daunted by such threats, because I have finally found him.
Found who?
How he holds his blade. There's no mistaking it.
So, it's as I thought. Your bloodlust. You came here to find that man.
He took everything from me. I will never forgive him.
Very well. But do not forget, Exvius. You must abandon your bloodlust. If you don't, you will be no different from him, ruled by madness.
Right.
We did it!
It is too early for celebrations.
To be this persistent, madness must have corroded the very depths of his soul.
Exvius, your part ends here. Leave the rest to us.
I will fight too. No. I shall be the one to fight him.
But
He was the enemy of my parents. He will be slain by my hands alone.
I will not allow it. You mustn't strike with hatred. That would deviate from the ways of the East. Your words are of one who is prepared for death.
Do you not understand yet? I did not come here to be a samurai of the East.
But you have already reached the point of no return.
What?
Fight to live.
To live?
You have lived solely for this purpose until now, have you not? But who would rejoice at that? You mustn't make others despair.
There are none who would weep for me.
If there are none, find them!
What?
If you cannot find anyone, then I will be that one. So please!
Do you understand, Exvius? You mustn't hate that man. Have mercy for him.
Mercy.
Just so. Now, let us free him from this prison of madness. So, you came here to slay that man. Is that the gist of it?
My apologies. It was 5 years ago. One night, my home was attacked by a band of thieves. My parents and my younger brother were all...
I see. And that man was their leader, I presume.
Yes, and the last of them. Perhaps he thought I would give up if he came this far.
Or that he would receive our protection.
But it is not so simple for one such as that to become a samurai of the East.
hey, Ravies. What will you do now?
That I do not know.
Truly?
I have fulfilled my purpose.
Come now. You don't intend to simply go back home now, do you?
Ravies.
I have nothing, and nowhere to return to. I threw away everything for this purpose.
You believe you have nothing. But is that truly the case?
What do you mean?
You cleared your heart and brought down that beast. You overcame your hatred and felled him with a merciful blade. I would say you have the makings of a true samurai.
Me? Truly?
He speaks true, Ravies, and I agree with him.
Do you now? Audacious words for someone who gave up on being a samurai.
Sir Oh, I wish you wouldn't tell people about that.
You are not a samurai, Miranda? And yet you would make such a bold statement.
I simply chose a different way to live my life. It is hard enough just looking after these two old men. Finally a smile. It isn't easy to admit, but you possess skills that I do not. I think you would make a grand samurai.
I suppose so. Thank you.